Hello guys, welcome to the Talent Hub Smart Study. Today I have prepared a lesson for you on the coral reefs, and this is very important topic, and this is presented by me Pratibha Pandey. So let's start the lesson. I told you this is important for all competitive examinations and for improving your personal knowledge also. So please watch till end. Is a picture of coral reefs. As you can see how beautiful this is looking. Yes, this is very beautiful. Question is, what are coral reefs? So coral reefs are underwater ecosystem. Okay, these are marine ecosystem. In tropical seas, many kind of coral animals and marine organisms live in large colonies. Okay, बहुत सारे जो coral animals होते हैं marine organism including animals and plants. Okay, they live in large colonies. These marine organisms are coral polyps, and these coral polyps are very important. I will tell you very soon. So these marine organisms are coral polyps, algae, lime secreting plants, etc. Okay, these are very tiny creatures. These coral polyps, algae, lime secreting plants, these all are very tiny creatures. Okay, and they secrete calcium carbonate and give rise to peculiar type of marine landform. They all secrete calcium carbonate, and this is responsible for the formation of coral reefs. Okay, they are in many colors and shapes, as you have seen in the image that this was very colorful. So it's because they are in many colors. Okay, if we talk about coral animals, then polyps are most popular and important, as I told you before. So this polyp reside in a tiny cup of coral and help in forming coral reefs. So these polyps are responsible for the formation of coral reefs. So what is this polyp? Polyps are very small and soft bodied creatures. Okay, these are very tiny creatures, and at their base there is a hard solid skeleton. Okay, their base is very hard and solid, and their upper part is soft and the base is very hard. Okay, and this is made up of solid limestone. Okay, this limestone skeleton is called calicle. They are made up of limestone skeleton. Their base is made up of limestone skeleton, and this limestone skeleton is called calicle. Okay, this calicle forms the structure of coral reefs. So basically, structure of coral reefs is made up of these calicles. These polyps calicle connects to each other and creates a colony. So these polyps calicles connects to each other and they create a big colony. Okay, and this colony is too much bigger. It is around 1200 miles and more than 1000 miles. Okay, and this colony survives for more than 1000 years. This is also in an interesting thing, that this colony survives for more than 1000 years. These colonies join with another colonies and become reefs. As I told you, these colonies combine with each other and thus they form coral reefs. Okay, so this is why polyps are very important. Here you can see an image of coral polyps. You can see this is the upper part. As you can see, this is that whitish part, this is the upper part, and below one is the hard skeleton. Okay, now come to what are conditions for reef building corals. What are conditions of formation of coral reefs? Okay, the number first is temperature. Okay, temperature is very important for the formation of coral reefs. So temperature of water should not fall below 20 degrees Celsius. So temperature should not fall down. This means अगर temperature बहुत कम होगा तो coral reef वहाँ पे ग्रो नहीं करेगा, तो वहाँ पे कोरल रीफ का फॉर्मेशन नहीं होगा. दिस इज वाई कोरल रीफ्स आर ओनली फाउंड इन ट्रॉपिकल एंड सब ट्रॉपिकल जोन. सो दैट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड that coral reefs are found only in tropical and subtropical zone. So please remember this point, that coral reefs are only found in tropical and subtropical zones. This is very important. and where there are cold currents they will not flourish. That's why they are absent in the western coast of continent. As I told you, there should not be cold currents also, because they need they cannot survive in the less temperature. Okay, the Indian and Pacific Ocean have the most numerous coral reefs. So there is abundance of coral reefs in Indian and Pacific Ocean. And the depth of, now the second thing is, second condition for building coral reefs is the depth of water. The depth of water should not be exceed 180 feet. Okay, it should not be exceed 180 feet. More depth, sunlight will become too faint for photosynthesis. So what is the reason behind that? That is, in more depth there will not बी सनलाइट. ओके, और जो सनलाइट होती है वो फोटोसिंथेसिस के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी होती है, और फोटोसिंथेसिस से ही जो उसमें जो सी में एल्गा होंगे वो अपना भोजन बनाएंगे. ओके, और उसी से एल्गा ग्रो करेंगे. और अगर एल्गा ग्रो नहीं करेंगे तो ये कोरल पॉलिप्स भी ग्रो नहीं कर पाएंगे, बिकॉज दे डिपेंड ऑन एल्गा for the survival. Okay, so this is why photosynthesis is essential for alga on which coral polyps depend. Okay, so the ideal depth is 100 feet. The depth should not be exceed 100 feet. Okay, now come to the third condition. This is, the water should be free from sediments and water should be saltish. They survive best in moving ocean water. The coral reefs survive best in moving ocean water, and oxygenated water is best for them because they get food supply from there. Okay, so these were the conditions for the formation of coral reefs. Okay, now come to the types of coral reefs. So mainly coral reefs are of three types. Number first is fringing reef, second is barrier reef, and third is atolls. Now come to the fringing reefs. So fringing reef lie close to the shore. Okay, ये ना समुद्र के किनारे पे होते हैं, मोस्टली किनारे पे पाए जाते हैं. फ्रिंजिंग जो कोरल रीफ्स होती हैं किनारे पे पाई जाती हैं. एंड समटाइम्स इट इज सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम शोर बाय अ शैलो लैगून. ओके, कभी कभी ये एक लैगून की वजह से किनारे से सेपरेट हो जाते हैं, शोर सी शोर से सेपरेट हो जाते हैं. ओके, द आउटर एज ऑफ फ्रिंजिंग रीफ्स ग्रोज वेरी फास्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द स्प्लैशिंग वेव्स दैट सप्लाई फ्रेश फूड्स. जो उसकी आउटर एज होती है, जो सी की साइड होती है, ओके, दैट रीफ्स ग्रोज वेरी फास्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द स्प्लैशिंग वेव्स. वेव्स से फ्रेश सप्लाई आते हैं फूड्स की, तो उसकी वजह से ज़्यादा जल्दी ग्रो करते हैं. ओके, एंड फ्रिंजिंग रीफ इज अबाउट अ माइल वाइड. मोस्टली जो फ्रिंजिंग रीफ होते हैं एक माइल तक के चौड़े हो सकते हैं. ओके, एंड दिस रीफ लाई जस्ट अबव द लेवल ऑफ लो वाटर. ओके, so here in this image you can see fringing reefs, and you can see that these are not very separated from the seashore. Now come to the barrier reefs. Barrier reefs are separated from the coast by a wider and deeper channel or lagoon. Okay, ये जो coast होता है, sea shore होता है, वहाँ से separated होते हैं किसी lagoon के through. Okay, and these barrier reefs are partially submerged and they have narrow gaps at several places to allow the water. इनके बीच में जो lagoon से separate होते हैं और इनके बीच में gaps होते हैं, छोटे छोटे gaps होते हैं, और ये gaps क्या करते हैं, उनके अंदर पानी को allow करते हैं, मतलब water का आना जाना बना रहता है. Okay, and such gaps are very useful for shipping and they provide entrance for ships also. Okay, so this is why they are important. These gaps are useful in shipping also. Okay, the very famous barrier reef is the Great Barrier Reef. This is very important, and this Great Barrier Reef is found near the coast of Queensland, Australia. Please remember this name, this barrier reef's name, the Great Barrier Reef, and it is found in coast of Queensland, Australia, and it is 1200 miles long, so it is very long. So this was all about barrier reefs. You can see an satellite image of Great Barrier Reef. This is the image of Great Barrier Reef, as you can see. So Now come to the atolls. Atolls are very similar to barrier reefs. Okay, these are very similar to barrier reefs. Just one exception is that they are in circular shape. Okay, they are all like barrier reefs, but they are in circular shape. And they encloses a shallow lagoon without any land in the center. There is not any land in the center of lagoon. Okay, and this circular ring is broken from some places to allow the free flow of water, and this circular ring is broken from many places, and this broken place allow the free flow of water inside that atoll reefs. Okay, inside of the reefs sand debris collect and palm trees like coconut can grow there. Okay, this is also benefit of atolls reef, that many palm trees can grow there because there is many sand debris collected, so palm trees can grow there, and the nuts from these palm trees, it flows into water, and it can go in many places through the water. Okay, now come to the Suvadiva in the Maldives and west of Ceylon. These have a lagoon over 40 miles across, and number of them provide essential air base for trans-Pacific aircraft. So this is also very important. Please remember these names. So this was all about atolls reef. You can see a image of atolls reef. Here you can see there are many places from which water can come inside and go outside. Okay, so there are many places there. There's broken places you can see there. Okay, now this is the main thing. This year in UPSC Civil Services Prelims 2018, one question has been asked from this coral reefs part. So question was the, consider the following statements. Number first, most of the world's coral reefs are in tropical water. Second, more than 1/3 of the world's coral reefs are located in the territories of Australia, Indonesia and Philippines. Number third is, coral reefs host far more number of animal phyla than those hosted by tropical rainforest. So come to the first one, that is, most of the world's coral reefs are in tropical water. This is true because tropical water have the suitable conditions which needed for the coral reef formation. So mostly world's coral reefs are found in tropical water. So first point is true. Second one, more than 1/3 of the world's coral reefs are located in the territories of Australia, Indonesia and Philippines. This is also true, as I told you that Great Barrier Reef is found in Australia and many other coral reefs are found in Indonesia and Philippines. So this is also correct. Third one is, coral reefs host far more number of animal phyla than those hosted by tropical rainforest. Yes, it is true that coral reef host many number of animal phyla, but not more than tropical rainforest. Okay, so third one is wrong. So here answer will be A. This is 1 and 2 only. Okay, so that is why coral reef part was very important from the examination point of view also. So this was all about coral reefs. Please do like and share this video and subscribe my channel Talent Hub, and I will request all of you to please save water, save energy, save earth for our future generation. Okay, so please, this is my humble request to all of you. And if you have any queries regarding this lesson, so you can write in the comment box. And thanks for watching. Thank you.